This is Callie, and I am Kyle, and I'm going to show you some easy ways to get your dog to sit, not roll over, to get some easy ways to get your dog to sit, but I'm also going to show you how to get your dog to sit the first time you ask them to sit. Because the big mistake is that your dog will sit, but you have to ask 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and that's ridiculous. So I'm going to make it really easy for you and show you how to get your dog to sit and then what to do to get them to sit one time, the first time. All right, so I like to use a little bit of food rewards for this behavior. She already did it. That's how you do it. I'm just kidding. There's more to it. Let's get a high five. Good girl. So what you want to do is take this food reward, and if their dog isn't super food motivated, then consider using a toy or something else that they really like, and just hover that over their head like this. And when you hover it over their head, it's going to usually cause them to lower their hips into that sit position. So it looks something like this. Got it. Come here. Good girl. Good job. Let's do it one more time. Come here. Good job. Very nice. All right. Now, what the number one problem that people have, if they have a problem with this, is that they will see their dog backing up rather than sitting as you take that food lure over their head. So to combat that, what you want to do is set them up so that their butt, sit, good, stay, is up against a wall. So if we use this as the wall, come here. And then back up, good. See how she sat because she knows there's a wall there? On Periscope, you guys might have missed this. Come here. Good girl. Back up, good. So she knows that there's a wall there, so she starts to bring that butt down. So you can do the same thing. Make sure their butt is facing the wall, and then hover that lure right over their head. Their butt's going to drop as soon as they do give them that reward. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, that's really nice, but I don't want to have food when I need to ask my dog to sit. Oh, I don't want you to have to either. So what you want to do is start to use the word sit when you start to notice that their butt is about to go down. So it looks something like this. Come here. Sit. Good girl. I'll show you guys one more time. Sit. Good girl. And then over time, your dog is going to start pairing that verbal command, sit, with putting her butt down, and you won't have to lure them. You can just say the word sit. Now, here's what people do. Okay? I'm going to show you what people do. Don't do this. They do this. They go, sit, 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 good girl. Well, no. That's not what we want. If you say sit 5 times and then they sit and you reward that, you are rewarding your dog for sitting after being told 5 times. So what you want to do is have patience. When you start training, just say, sit. See how she didn't do it? This is perfect. I'm not going to ask her again right away. I'm going to bring her back up. Come here. Sit. Good. And then I'm going to feed her because she did it on the first time. Let's try that again. Come here. No, I don't want your paw. Come here. Sit. Good. Excellent. So be aware that truly there should only be 2 things that you say when training sit. You should say the word sit, and you should say good. If they don't do it, you don't even need to say no. If they are screwing up, you don't need to say anything. Just be quiet. Because the only time we want to be bringing attention to the dog for doing anything is when they're doing what we want them to do. So don't say sit, 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 and then feed, because then you're training your dog. Cool. They say it 4 or 5 times before I need to do it. Just say it once, wait, and when they do it, reward. Very simple. All right, this is a short video because this is very simple stuff. Don't overthink it. If you have more questions, leave them in the comments of this video. Otherwise, be on the lookout for Mary on Wednesday this week on the Tully's Training Facebook page and on Tully's Training Periscope as we keep going with more basic obedience that you can use to train your dog. Thanks, guys.